got a question for you. Do you believe in aliens and UFOs? Well, millions of Americans say they do, and many more, well, they disagree. But back in 1947, many people reported seeing a saucer crash in Roswell, New Mexico. And for decades now, it has been debated that the government covered it up and that the remains of the saucer are hidden, tucked away at Area 51 in Nevada. Thousands are now gathering in Roswell to celebrate the anniversary of the crash. And one man says a deathbed confession will change everything you think about what happened that fateful day. Joining us now, the director of the documentary From Here to Andromeda, David Sereda.
David.
Happy 4th of July to you guys.
Happy 4th of July. Go for it. Kelly.
David, tell us about this documentary From Here to Andromeda and what it basically, what's the premise of it?
Well, the film starts with global warming and kind of a look at, at the possibility that life may end on Earth. On September 1st, 2006, Popular Mechanics reported, if we destroy this planet, will science find us a new one? So in the film, I look at global warming, sustainability, and how ultimately we can get to another planet somewhere out there to sustain human life. And remarkably, near the end of the film in Dallas, Texas, we get an interview with a Lockheed Martin senior research scientist who worked for Lockheed in advanced aircrafts and classified aircrafts for 20 years. He worked for Texas Instruments, General Dynamics. He designed the Stinger missile, which was called the Red Eye. And he testifies on camera that we shot down the Roswell flying saucer, that he is friends with a Navy doctor who treated a young pilot who, got the call that, we're in a post-World War II environment. There's, according to these FBI documents that were just released, the FBI on their website under FOIA, there are over 2,000 pages of formally classified UFO documents, and it looks like there were UFOs all over this country. In 1947, preceding Roswell, so we were actually trying to find out who they were.
David, let me ask you this, though.
And it looks like we shot it down.
David, all right, interesting stuff, but you've got to admit you don't have smoking gun proof of UFOs. I mean, the testimony, somebody said he had a friend, Navy doctor, and he saw this stuff. Even in the documents, not yet smoking gun proof that you're looking for, correct?
No, I wouldn't say that, because if you look at the credibility, this man shows us anti-gravity on camera in the film. He shows us how it works. He has been following UFO research for decades, and he's saying that Boeing Convair in 1959 had developed successful nuclear-powered flying saucers. I mean, he's showing us on camera. You'll see things levitating on the camera, and that we reverse engineered it from flying saucers.
Can't wait.
That is smoking gun proof.
Let me take, well, okay, we'll see it. What about the deathbed confession of Lieutenant Walter Haut, the public affairs officer? What did he tell you?
Well, Walter Haut's testimony, which has just been released, comes from 2002. He's saying that he actually saw the craft itself, which he didn't believe was from this world, and that there were alien bodies that were covered, in the kind of body bags. But Boyd Bushman also testified that this pilot, when he landed his plane, they had 3 aliens in captivity, and one of them was running around at large somewhere, so he was alive. He was running around in the landscape.
All right, but a lot of people will find that hard to believe, David. I mean, a lot of people just do not believe in UFOs. What do you say to them and those who are skeptic and cynical?
You have to look at the evidence. You have to treat this like a court case. You have to really, the deeper you get into this Roswell mystery, you go back to Kenneth Arnold's sighting in June 24th, 1947 at Yakima, Washington. He's flying his airplane, and he's seeing chevron-shaped flying saucers going 1,800 miles an hour, just after World War II. Nobody else could fly that fast. And then a United Airlines pilot in western Idaho sees the same thing. And then on the 4th of July, Independence Day in Portland, Oregon, all the papers ran the story that everyone saw 9 flying saucers over Portland.
We're going to have to leave it there, David. The documentary is From Here to Andromeda. If you want more information, go to foxnews.com. David Sereda, thank you very much. We do not have the smoking gun proof. All we have is B-roll of weather balloons and parachutes. We don't have any B-roll of UFOs.